We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Machine and the St. Louis Cardinals. Stay tuned for Cardinals baseball next. Zack Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, please, Zack, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
The count now at 2-1. And he popped him up. Chapman in foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Molitor ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Digging in, Joe Morgan. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kiner's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting first, the center fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew Jones. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side, and this is going to be a base hit for Andrew.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He'll come in here at 263, 17 home runs, and 36 RBIs. 1-0 pitch. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Here now the 2-2. Runner goes for second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that's into the alley for Bruce. Should be extra bases. Jones blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
In now, Tony Gwynn, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
To the plate now, Benito Santiago. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Behind 0-2 now. Gwynn at second with 2 down. Fouled off. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit softly on the ground to third. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Indiana leads this one 3-0. Greg Maddux, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Digging in now, Dante Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Dante.
Now here it comes. Left side. Longoria's got it. And that's the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. Number 21 for him on the season, and the Redbirds are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Ralph Kiner comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. That misses 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ralph Kiner becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ken Griffey Jr. is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He'll come in here at 259. 39 home runs now and 93 RBIs. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cardinals do get 1 back on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 3-1 ball game. plate, Louis Aparicio, as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The pitcher, number 31, Maddux.
So now to the plate, Maddux, as he'll show bunt here, but then pulls it back for strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Ken Griffey. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, and it's 0-1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kiner's there. One down.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. A 1-0 delivery. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. Popped up. Encarnacion moving to his left, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Brandon Lau is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Softly hit here to the left side. On to first, and there were two down.
The first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 2 full. The Machine are out in front here, 3-1. All set for the start of the inning. Joe Morgan strides up to the plate.
The second baseman.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Another 0-2 from Greinke. Shoots this one over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Andrew Jones. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Jones is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Bases empty, 2 gone now, and here's Jay Bruce. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Struck him out. First pitch coming, here it is.
The catcher.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Bruce, still ranging back.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Zack Greinke is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Dante Bichette comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Francisco Lindor is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cards claw back a bit on this solo home run. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Tony Gwynn. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Nope,
can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kiner's there. He's got it one away.
The catcher, number 9, Benito.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Benito Santiago comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting the showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
0-2 the count to Santiago. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Mejia goes to get it, and the throw is in time. Santiago is retired, 2 down now. Into the box now, Luis Aparicio. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Ralph Kiner. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Fouled off. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 24, Griffey Jr.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here comes Junior. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
A ball and a strike now. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a miss by Griffey, so Junior's a strikeout victim here.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Matt Chapman is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 3-2. ready to go in the top of the fifth. And set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Maddux. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. And he popped him up. Here comes a left fielder. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Griffey Jr. is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Striding into the box, Joe Morgan, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25. Andrew.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Jones, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's set. The 0-1 fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
0-2. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the second run will score as they've pushed the margin here to 5-2 now.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Here's Jay Bruce now. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Number 8.
In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Mejia, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. 1 ball, no strikes the count. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail 5-2. Dane Dunning takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 53, Jay Dunning.
New inning set to get underway, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Tony Gwynn.
The left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Gwynn.
The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kiner's there. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 9.
Digging in, Benito Santiago. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Louis Aparicio. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. Softly hit out to short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Tony Perez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. 0-1 the count. The average right at 280 coming in. 35 homers and 75 RBIs. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Perez stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Francisco Lindor is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Machine lead it 5-2. Austin Adams is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60, Austin Adams.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Greg Maddux.
The pitcher, Greg Maddux.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Maddux is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. This one's flared toward left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box, Evan Longoria, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Hard on the ground toward short, right to him. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning.
Rejoin for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So stepping in, Ralph Kiner. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Fouled straight back. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Now Andrew will get it back in off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. That's popped up. Aparicio backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Maddux.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In there, and it's even at 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1 and 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Into the stands. He got it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Machine are out in front 5-2. Sean Doolittle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63.
Settling in now, Joe Morgan, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew Jones, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's out.
Ready with the 1-0. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Fouled away. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
At the plate, Jay Bruce, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Doolittle uses a split-fingered fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, left field.
Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Benito Santiago, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Now a pickoff play at second. A dive, but he's back. 2 down, runners at first and second. Ground ball left side. Chapman's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
At the plate now, Francisco Mejia, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A runner at second, nobody out. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out.
The batter, the pitcher, Doolittle.
Brady Beals will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16, Brady Beals.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down. He's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now. Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. Indiana is on top 5-3. Ryan Stanek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So digging in now, Louis Aparicio hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Dwight Smith Jr. will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ken Griffey. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's set, and the pitch. And he pops it up. Lau over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. John Franco comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
John Franco.
Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Jones is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Ken Griffey Jr. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Again, another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Machine have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
And another milestone for him on the mound as he salts away another victory. That's career save number 450 in his amazing career. Definitely one of the finest closers in the history of baseball.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Indiana win for a division-leading 117th time. Greg Maddux earns victory number 22 this campaign, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. John Franco closes the door for the save, his 26th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.